Okay, in this particular example, we're talking about expressing a confidence interval in the form p hat plus minus e. Okay, so here's our problem. Express the confidence interval 0.0641 is less than p is less than 0.186 in the form p hat plus minus e. Now before we begin, I want to remind you there's three ways to express a confidence interval. You can express it in inequality notation, in interval notation, or in the form p hat plus e. Now this particular one was given to us in interval notation, and we want to, it was given to us in inequality notation. Those are inequalities. It was given to us in inequality notation, and we want to put it in the form p hat plus minus e. Okay, and before we begin, one other point is that oftentimes the problem itself is to find the confidence interval. And then it would be up to you to read the directions and figure out which form you want to put it in. Here we're not being asked to find a confidence interval. It's given to us right there. There it is. It's just up to us to take that and put it into a different form. Okay, so here's the upper limit, the 0.186, and there's the lower limit, the 0.0641. Now this upper limit was found from p hat plus e, and the lower limit was found from p hat minus e. And p hat itself would have been right in the middle of those two values. So to find p hat, we're going to go like this. P hat equals 0.0641 plus 0.186 divided by 2, because p hat is right in the middle of those two values. And if we add them and divide by 2 and then round to three significant figures, we're going to get 0.125. Okay, so we found p hat. P hat is 0.125. Now we have to find e, the error. Okay, so again, let's look back at what they gave us. The upper limit was 0.186, and they found that by doing p hat plus e, and they found the lower limit by p hat minus e. So we can use either one of these two values to work backwards and find the error. I'm going to pick the 0.186. So since I'm using the upper limit, the equation is going to be p hat plus e equals 0.186. And we already found p hat, which was 0.125, so we have 0.125 plus e equals 0.186. And then solving for e is very straightforward. We're just going to subtract 0.125 from both sides. So minus 0.125, minus 0.125. And if we do that, we will find e equals 0.061. So when we take this confidence interval and put it in the form p hat plus minus e, it's going to be 0.125 plus minus 0.061, and that is the final answer, 0.125 plus minus 0.061.